Hello everyone, thank you for joining me today on today's Dream Talk. Today, as I told you last week, is going to be about astral projection and dreaming. I want to share with you an experience I had with astral projection whilst I was dreaming. Now this happened about, I'm guessing about 2004 or 2003. I lived in an apartment with my son and my husband, and I was having some difficulties with my health. I had severe heartburn and led to acid reflux. So one night I was laying in bed and I was asking for help and assistance in healing. Any guides or angels that could help me, please, help heal my body because I'm not ready to be done with this lifetime. So I'm going to walk over and sit down because my cat was sitting in my chair. But anyway, after I said that, I started to immediately... Oh, my cat's here. Hi, Bart. Say hi to the camera. Okay. So anyway, after I asked for the assistance for healing, I looked out of my bedroom window and I saw pink light all through the hallway, and it scared the crap out of me because I wasn't sure what it was. I'd never seen anything like that before. And then so I just kind of put the blanket over my eyes like I was a little kid again. And but as I laid down, I started feeling more relaxed, and I wasn't feeling as taxed. My body wasn't feeling as taxed, and I was able to drift back to sleep. Well, the interesting thing is, when I slept, I had a dream that there was an old lady, Caucasian woman with straw-like hair, or it's gray and white, and she looked like the image of what people would say Baba Yaga looks like. Look that up if you want to find out more information about Baba Yaga. But anyway, in the dream, she held out my arms, and she lifted my veins out of my arms, and like she was cleansing something out of it. And I woke up from that dream feeling a puddle of sweat underneath me, like I actually was being healed. So after that, I fell asleep, and then the next thing I knew, I felt like I was, well, not I felt like it was, I was flying. My body, I felt like my body was flying. Literally, I was flying into my living room. I flew into my living room. I looked into the living room, the fireplace, and the fireplace was going. And I was thinking, I don't remember, I thought we we put out the fire before we went to bed. So it was just bizarre, but I knew I was literally flying. And this is the first time I've experienced astral travel, or astral projection, you might want to call. I mean, I think the difference between astral travel and astral projection is that astral projection, you can project your body maybe into, say, your living room or up on the ceiling. But with astral travel, you're actually traveling further, outside of your house, which I've done before also. So anyway, that experience was just really bizarre for me. I had nobody to talk to about that because most people that I knew, they're too afraid to talk about these kind of subjects. Makes them feel very uncomfortable. So I respect people's boundaries of learning stuff they're not ready for. But yeah, that was just really trippy because it was like I had a dream, and then all of a sudden I astral traveled. I got out of astral projected out of my body and went into my living room and saw that fire gun in the fireplace. And I thought, wow, that's, all through life I'm thinking, there's just so much stuff going on that we don't know about. The human body is capable of so much things, more than just working, eating, drinking, and going to sleep. Our minds our souls, our bodies, all connected at one together. We can do so much, but we're suppressed. So anyway, back to that experience. Yeah, it kind of made me think about things like that, because I I was astral traveling. I was in the living room, and then I came back after I saw the fire in the fireplace. I came back to the bedroom, and then I just got back into my body, and I saw it, and I felt it all happen. And then I woke up, and it was like in a pool of sweat. But I felt like way better. You know, I was having really bad health problems at that time. There was a few days before this experience happened, I thought that I was suffering a stroke because the left side of my body went limp. That was a few days before this experience. And I just kept asking for assistance, like, please help me, you know, please help me. Spirit guides, angels, protectors, whoever's out there, help me get through this, because it's not my time to go yet. I've got a son that I'm wanting to continue to help guide, you know, and yeah, my husband still needs me here too, and so I still have a purpose here, and you know, anyway, yada yada yada. But yeah, it was just really bizarre. So when you have dreams like that of astral projection or astral travel, whatever you want to call it, if you travel outside the house or further, this is what I suggest. You know, do write that experience down, because as the years go by, the experience gets more fuzzier and fuzzier, just like with a dream. When you wake up from a dream, if you don't write it down immediately, you know this, the details will fade away, because when you wake up and you start walking around, you're looking at everything that's in the waking world, so that dream world slowly diminishes. And then yeah, so write it down, write this experience down, and maybe if you can't look at it right then, you could come back to it, say, a week from now, a month from now, a year from now. But I mean, that was just an amazing experience. I mean, that pink light too was like, whoa. And I know I've read a lot about color therapy and just the meaning of certain colors, like, you know, pink supposedly is supposed to be love and representing the heart chakra. They also say that many books, metaphysical books, also say that the heart chakra is green, you know, so depends on what feels right for you. But that pink light, it made me think that it was just like some healing energy coming through when I look back on that experience. And nothing malicious came out of it. Nothing harmed me. It was my own fear that was taking over my body that made me question it. You know, when I asked for assistance, it came. And when I asked for assistance, I didn't know what form that would show up. So you never know. Alright guys, if you ever had an experience like this, please do share it with me, because I'm sure I'm not the only one that, of course not, I'm not the only one that has had this experience. I mean, but these are things that nobody wants to talk about. I like to talk about them because I feel like it's important. Why would you be experiencing it if it wasn't important? You know, this is your life. I mean, so anyway, thank you for coming and listening to the show. Maybe you can relate to it on some sort of way. There's so many stories I have and experiences I've had that that I am going to eventually share. And for next week's show, for Dream Talk, not sure what I'm gonna do as far as a topic goes, because dreams, you know, go all over the place for me. I've had a couple of futuristic dreams, and some dreams with like UFOs and all this other stuff. So, hey, I just got an idea for next week's show. What I'm going to do is, it's going to be a paranormal show. Have you had dreams about the paranormal? Whether it be extraterrestrials, UFOs, things like that of that nature. Come on by next weekend. That's what I'm going to share. One of my dreams that I've had, experiences. So, yeah. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for liking. And thank you for sharing. Yeah, I hope this can help anybody out there that feels all alone. That's why I do these videos. Because sometimes we feel all alone, like we're the only one experiencing these events in our life, when there's so many people across the world that are going through these experiences. Alright, thank you guys for listening, and I'll see you next week. Peace.